Badass judge lays smackdown on terrorist and women's march organizer, look where she's headed. Convicted terrorist and murderer turned women's march activist, Razmia Adet, has finally been served the only justice that was good enough for her lies and spreading of terroristic rhetoric. She is to be deported. That is what happens when you lie on your immigration papers and then decide that plastering your name and face on everything is a good idea. The ignorance and ego that Adet utilized was her own undoing, and thankfully a federal judge upheld the law. The day that Adet gets on that plane to leave America for good will be one of celebrating for many. Our country is being overrun with illegal and legal immigrants who have backgrounds exactly like Adet's, and most have the same intentions that she did, which is to infiltrate our women and our youth to try some kind of Muslim takeover of America. They have to do it via the judicial jihad and social justice actions because they cannot come out with their violence like they do in other countries. America is one of very few countries left that have gun rights, and we would most certainly fight fire with fire if they tried to take over in the streets. According to the Free Beacon, a federal judge ordered Thursday that convicted Palestinian terrorist and women's march organizer Razmia Adet be deported from the United States, and her citizenship revoked. Adet was previously convicted in Israel for masterminding a pair of 1969 bombings that left 2 civilians dead and 14 injured. She was later released as part of a prisoner exchange, and she moved to the United States. When she entered the United States, Adet stated she had no criminal record. In 2013, she was indicted in federal court for immigration fraud, and in 2015, was sentenced to 18 months in prison. The prison sentence was to be followed by a deportation. That conviction was set aside by the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which ordered a new trial. In April, she pleaded guilty to immigration fraud as part of a plea bargain to avoid jail time. At sentencing, Detroit federal judge Gershwin Drain praised Adet for her years of service to Palestinian women in the Chicago area. But he said, the immigration system relies on honesty, the Associated Press reported. We will continue to struggle for our cause. We will liberate our Palestine, Adet told supporters after the hearing. Adet's case became a political flashpoint after she joined the anti-Trump Women's March and helped organize the Day Without Women strike. Feminists continue to defend the convicted terrorist. When you come for Razmia Adet, you come for all of us, Jezebel wrote in March. Americans need to stop fighting each other and focus on those who have convinced us that we need to be divided. They are the true perpetrators of the hate in this country. The Al Sharptons, Razmia Adets, Linda Sarsouras's, and the Obamas of the world have connected with the Soros types and the Hillary hounds to converge against us in an attempt to push a globalist agenda as some demented agenda. Are we going to continue to fall for it? Or are we going to demand our lawmakers, judges, and politicians to finally do their jobs? Adet was served justice, so let's now get on serving the same to the rest. No more of the Russia BS distraction and the Antifa smokescreens pushing for civil war. It is well past time to cut the heads off of the snakes. If we don't, Adet will be back with many more like her, and then what? Those on the right are being systematically surrounded by enemies of all shapes, sizes, and colors, and it will reach a point that we don't even know who we are standing with or against anymore. That is a scary reality in a country of such freedom and diversity. It is truly heartbreaking to see how very far America has sunk. Wake up, folks, and see it all for what it really is. It is a giant distraction. Deport the rest immediately, and don't stop until the air is clean again from the stain these terrorists have left over our land. Like and share if you are ready to see the rest deported right along the same path that Adet has been. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.